More than 1,800 unroadworthy vehicles have been pulled off the roads since the start of December. The Road Traffic Management Corporation says it is stepping up efforts to ensure motorist safety. Our TMC spokesperson, that's Simon Zwane, talks to us now this morning about this issue. Mr. Zwane, good to have you, and good morning to you. This is concerning. When I saw these numbers, I mean, they're already in their thousands when we talk about the number of cars that are unroadworthy, the number of public transport that have, been seen overloading. Is this a recurring issue already at this time?
Yeah, this is an issue that we see emerging at this time. Unfortunately, we had planned for it because our analysis from last year showed that this would be an area that requires attention, and we had planned for it, and we are clamping down on it as we get into the full swing of the festive season travel period.
Yeah, but why is it there seems to be no compliance, particularly when it comes to unroadworthy vehicles as well as overloading of vehicles during the festive season? It's almost as if it's something that you need to prepare of. Is it because the consequences are not hefty enough, or is it just something that motorists feel is easy to maneuver their way out of?
Yeah, festive season is a time when there's a demand for transportation. So even people who have not taken time to fix their vehicles see this as an opportunity to make a quick buck. And yes, some because they think they can get away with it, or they have been. Actually, others would have been getting away with it during the year. They just continue in that pattern. Even afterward, we want them to fix their cars on time before they can get traveling.
Yeah, is there an issue with our law enforcement in terms of enforcing that motorists need to be responsible on the road, because we cannot have people thinking they could get away with it with the number of fatalities on our road, particularly at the festive season? Could it be a problem of policing, whereby perhaps they are allowing such motorists to get away with this?
Yeah, I think law enforcement can also be consistent in clamping on this thing throughout the year. But there is a big role that individual motorists can also play. It doesn't assist if an adult thinks that they can get away with breaking the rules of the road. It's irresponsible conduct. Let's all take responsibility. Police cannot be expected to be in each and every vehicle. There are many vehicles on South African roads, more than 12 million of them. So there's a big role for individual drivers and owners to take responsibility for the state of their vehicles.
Right. So, Mrs. Zwane, what are we doing differently this year in terms of the RTMC, as well as the perhaps awareness and safety campaigns that you're running to remind South Africans that they need to continue to be safe on the road?
We're stepping up on the campaign this year. Yesterday you would have seen the minister doing his thing on Hood for Safety. We will continue with the very high-profile education and awareness campaigns, but at the same time we'll be clamping down on drunken driving, on speeding. We will also be dealing with these things of unroadworthy vehicles. We'd also want to really focus on the pedestrians. A high number of people who die around this time of the year are pedestrians. Some are dying on freeways where they should not be walking or where they should not be crossing the road. So we'll be removing them from the freeways, but we're asking them also to take responsibility for their own safety. When you are drunk and have to walk home, you get somebody who is a bit sober who will help you get home safe, because during this time of the year, even in build-up areas, there are many people who drive and would knock other people down.
All right, Mr. Zwane, thank you so much for talking to us. Simon Zwane there from the Road Traffic Management Corporation.